Okay, in this video I'm going to answer the question that was asked recently. Can I recommend a cheap VPN for India? Well, I think I can. I've done a quick test. I use lots of VPNs, and you've seen on this channel I recommend a few of them. But we're looking at the cheapest ones here. And one of the cheapest seems to work pretty well with Indian servers. Now, when I'm answering this question, I'm presuming somebody needs a VPN for India to access geo-blocked content in India. If security is your primary concern, I probably would answer it slightly differently. But for accessing geo-blocked content, I'm going to recommend this. So let's just give an example of what happens and why somebody would not need a VPN for India. Okay, let me just go to a website here. There we go. Called Hotstar. Hotstar's brilliant. I love Hotstar. I used to watch the cricket and the T20 stuff. I'm not sure if it's on there now. I think it is. But you can see if you go to the Hotstar site, you will get this message if you're not in India. Well, what I should say is if you haven't got an Indian IP address, which I haven't at the moment. I'm in the UK and I've got a British IP address. And it comes up with this message saying videos on Hotstar are not available in your region. Hopefully you can read that. Okay, so what can we do about it? Well, this is why we need our Indian VPN, of course. So let me close this down and show you the really inexpensive VPN that I use. Okay, it's called NordVPN, and you can see when you go and access it, it opens up a little map of the world here. All these little tabs here are places where NordVPN, your NordVPN subscription, has a server. So you can access any of these all over the world. So the beauty is, although I'm talking here about an Indian VPN, you could just easily click on a different country and have a Canadian, a British, a US, a Mexican VPN. But okay, we're talking about India here. So here we got India. Now, can I suggest if you do try NordVPN specifically, if you're trying to access blocked content, don't click on the big Indian map tab there or on Quick Connect. The reason is I found sometimes that if you use the one that NordVPN selects for you, you quite often can get blocked on some of the really, really popular sites that try and block access to VPNs. BBC is a perfect example. This is the way I always use NordVPN, and it always works for me. If you go into the search thing and just type in India, you'll get a list of some of the Indian servers there. And let's scroll down and click, say, India 59 there. Just click one of your one of the servers there, and you can see now it's connecting to India in this little tab here. So as you can see, we've now connected to an Indian VPN server. So the crucial difference, you won't notice much difference, but the crucial difference is that you will now appear to have an Indian IP address, because you're connected to Nord's VPN server, and that's the address that all the websites will see. Now, there's two sides to this. It's kind of a double-edged sword. The advantage is I can access lots of Indian sites that I wouldn't be able to access normally. The downside is that I'll be blocked from UK sites. I'll probably, if I go to the BBC iPlayer now, which I use all the time, I'll get blocked. But obviously all I have to do is disconnect the VPN. So let me just minimize that and start up Chrome. I think should be all right. Now we'll show you how I can use this Indian VPN. Let me now go back to the site I was blocked in, Hotstar. Okay, now you can remember before when I went to this site, it basically looked at my IP address. I did a little GB on the end and routed me through to a little error page saying I couldn't watch anything. Great, but now I can access Hotstar, and it's really quite a good site. I think you can. There's a free version, and I think you can upgrade to premium, but I don't think it's very expensive compared to sort of European and North American prices. And there's loads of great stuff. And don't worry if you can't speak Hindi. There's loads of things with subtitles and in English as well. You can see there's a lot of sports and stuff down there. I'm not exactly sure what is on premium. I did have a subscription briefly a couple of years ago, but I'm not sure what's on now. Okay, so let me just try and let's have a look on the latest news, because this will be blocked unless I've got an Indian IP address. And you can just see it's streaming. It's looked at NordVPN and saw, haha, they've got an Indian IP, come on in. And there we go, it's streaming. Now it is I'm using the advertising channel version, so you can see there are adverts when it starts. It does buffer a little bit at the beginning, I found. If you just pause it and then restart it, it works perfectly. So there you are, it's streaming. I'm going to pause it straight away because Hotstar tend to block your video on YouTube if you broadcast, but hopefully you could see it working there. Now this is because I've got an Indian VPN connection to NordVPN, and that's basically it. There's a link below in the description that gives you where you can get the latest NordVPN discounts. There are 2 or 3 other VPNs that have Indian servers. I haven't tried them all, but this one is in the lowest price bracket. It's low in price if you go for the long subscription, so the 3 years is very, very cheap. If you only subscribe for a month, it's not so cheap. I think it's probably about mid to expensive, really. They really want you to take out a big subscription, and they put their payment schedules based on that. So they have got a 30-day guarantee, so you can try it and get it back, and they honestly do honor those money back guarantees. So that's up to you, but it works great, and it works with BBC iPlayer and all the US channels as well, so because I use it regularly. Okay, so that's the end of my Indian VPN quick review. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.